The monsoon session of the Indian Parliament has begun, and so with it, the introduction of new bills has also taken place. Hello and welcome to the in-depth series section of Drishti IAS. I am Aisha Singh, and in today's video, we will be discussing about introduction of two new bills which have taken place and is related to the health sector. So let us first understand the timeline. First about the news, then the two bills that has been introduced in the parliament, that is National Dental Commission Bill and National Nursing and Midwifery Commission Bill. In the end, prelims MCQ and mains practice question. This topic is of relevance from general studies paper 2, first from health perspective and second from government policies and interventions. From exam perspective, both about National Dental Commission Bill, National Nursing and Midwifery Commission Bill, and with the introduction of these bills, which two other bills that has been repealed. So the news has been taken from Indian Express and it says government introduces two new health bills in house. So as the monsoon session is on its way, the introduction of bills have started, and what has happened is the government has introduced two new health bills, that is National Dental Commission Bill 2023 and National Nursing and Midwife Commission Bill 2023. So these two bills have been introduced, and the bill seeks to repeal Dentist Act 1948 and the Indian Nursing Council Act 1947. So these two bills will be repealed. See, Dentist Act 1948 will be repealed, and on its place National Dental Commission Bill 2023 and Indian Nursing Council Act 1947 will be repealed, and on its place National Nursing and Midwife Commission Bill 2023 would be introduced or would be coming into the picture. So these two bills are coming and these two bills are going. Then the purpose of the National Dental Commission Bill and the National Nursing and Midwife Commission Bill 2023 is to propose to form regulatory bodies, the bodies which will be regulating the dental section and the nursing and midwife section. So the purpose is to form regulatory bodies for dentists and nurses and midwives on the lines of the National Medical Commission. So the main purpose for bringing these bill is for the regulatory purposes. Regulation would be there on the lines of the National Medical Commission. Then autonomous boards for undergraduate and postgraduate education assignment and rating board. This would be giving a boost to the education sector also in the health segment, and an ethics and registration board that will look at different aspects of dental and nursing education. So autonomous board, registration board will also come into the picture. Then both the bills also have a provision for creating live national registers. National registers would also be created so that information can be kept at a single place and everyone can access the information. Then medical professionals currently need to register with their respective state councils. At present, the medical practitioners are registered with the state councils, but it is said that national registers, if the national registers would be prepared, then everyone would be associated at a single place. Then registers created under the new bill will be dynamic, with the state and the national registers syncing automatically. So the state, now every state has their own registers and the person residing in a particular state is registered with that state. But then if the national register would be created, then the state register and the national register would sync together and the information can be easily processed. And qualifications of the professionals will be updated from time to time. And this will also create transparency, and credibility and authenticity would also be increased, because all the professionals and the practitioners, their educational qualifications would be updated on the national register from time to time. So anyone who wants to see it, what is the qualification of the practitioner, then that would be easily visible. Then about the National Dental Commission Bill that has recently been introduced, it provides for the provision for a exit test for dentist on the lines of the national exit test. So now as national exit test takes place, but this will introduce an exit test for the dentists also in particular, and it is likely to be implemented for those completing MBBS from the next batch. Next batch means this is 2023, so you can say that in the year 2024 this would be applicable, and the key officials for the proposed regulatory body will be nominated by the government. So the people who will be a part of the regulatory body, they will be nominated by the government. Till now they are elected by the government. So it is said that if they will be nominated by the government, then the say of the government would increase in the body, and the persons can hold the key positions for a maximum of 4 years. So the people who will be a part of the regulatory body for the maximum number of years they can sit on the chair is for 4 years. Then no one over the age of 70 years can hold these positions. It means the people who will be part of the regulatory body, at max they can take part, or at max they can be a member of the regulatory body till the age of 70 years, and the time period is how much? We have just discussed. It is 4 years. Time period is 4 years and age is 70 years. Then the aim is to provide quality education and need-based research in Indian context. Research is the aspect on which we need to actually put a lot of efforts, because the R&D sector is what will keep or what will make the country forward in the global scenario and in comparison to the other international organizations also. And India needs to have a good funding in the research sector. Then India also needs to create more jobs for dental surgeons in public healthcare system, because the number of dental surgeons in our country is now increasing. So with that, the jobs are also need to be present in the scenario, so that people who are passing out after doing their graduations or master's degree, they need to, or they should be able to find an appropriate job for themselves in the market or in the healthcare system of India. Then National Nursing and Midwife Commission Bill. Then first, nursing is nurses. We have all seen whenever we go to hospitals, we see nurses there who takes care of the patient and also assist the doctors in their work. And then there are midwives. Midwives are the females or the males or people who helps in giving birth to a baby. So the aim of the National Nursing and Midwife Commission Bill is to define the scope of practice for nurses and midwives. So whatever the work of the nurses and midwives would be, their scope of work would be defined. So this would actually give a proper framework and guidelines to nurses and midwives. Then it also includes midwives in the very name of the bill. Till now the name of the midwives was not included in the bill, but now the name of the midwives has been including. Earlier it was Indian Nursing Council Act 1947. The name of the midwives was not present, but now the name would be changed to National Nursing and Midwife Commission Bill. So the name of the midwives would be included in the bill, and this will actually give them a sense of holding for themselves. Then this is to create scope of practice for nurses in different specialities. In different specialities, this would give the scope for nurses to do well and to also have a recognition for themselves. Then it gives a legal backing to nurses to perform certain procedures or give medicines in specific instances. Legal backing means that till now they did not had the legal backing, that if they did this work then what will happen, but now they will get the legal backing. Nurses will get the legal backing to perform certain procedures or give medicines in specific instances. So even if something happens, they would be having a legal procedure to tackle the problem. Then at present there is no unity in the role of a nurse across institution, because there is no legal framework or no legal backing given to the nurses as of now. That is the reason that there is no unity in the role of the nurse. We can see, and we would be able to see when we go to hospitals or we visit different hospitals, that the role of the nurses are actually not defined. It is very diversified. Many a times we will see that at many places they are performing different roles. But now with the bill, they will have the legal backing, and midwives will also have a name for themselves in the bill. So this was about the National Nursing and Midwife Commission Bill and the National Dental Commission Bill. Now in the end, a prelims MCQ, and you people need to tell me the answer in the comment section. And the question says, the National Dental Commission Bill 2023 and the National Nursing and Midwife Commission Bill 2023 will repeal the Dentist Act 1948, Indian Nursing Council Act 1947, both A and B, or none of the above. We have discussed this one, and this is a very easy one. You should be able to answer this one. So try to give me the answer in the comment section. And in the end, mains practice question. This question is for 150 words. So you need to do your answer writing practice with this. Talk about the National Dental Commission Bill 2023 and the National Nursing and Midwife Commission Bill 2023 in detail. In detail. Detail. What is the meaning of the word detail? You need to be well aware about the command which is given in the question. Detail means you have to talk about the different provisions of the bill. So in the introduction, you can talk about that what the two bill is related to, or what the two bills are about, and then you can write also about the two bills will be repealing which other two bills. Then in your body part, you need to talk about the features of both the bills. It's positive, it's if they have any kind of negatives, then that also. And in the end, you have to write about the conclusion. What you can include? You can include what good will be given by these bills, and what can be done to make the scenario even more better in the coming times. So try to do your answer writing practice, and that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading and keep writing.